The peace of South Lake Tahoe was shattered in the winter of 2022. The serene, snow-covered streets that usually welcomed skiers and holidaymakers were about to witness something extraordinary. A new kind of visitor arrived. Emerging from the dense forest, a massive black bear made its way into the heart of the town. This wasn't your average tourist. Unlike the usual visitors who came for the scenic beauty and winter sports, this guest had a different agenda. This was Hank the Tank. Known for his enormous size and insatiable appetite, Hank quickly became a local legend. He was a bear of incredible size. He dwarfed his kin, standing out not just for his bulk, but for his boldness. Hank wasn't afraid of humans. In fact, he seemed to have a peculiar fascination with them. In fact, he seemed drawn to them. Unlike other bears that would shy away, Hank approached humans with a curious confidence. Hank wasn't content with simply observing human life. He watched their activities with keen interest, almost as if he wanted to understand their ways. He wanted to be a part of it. His curiosity led him to explore backyards and rummage through gardens. Specifically, he craved the food. The scent of human food was irresistible to him, drawing him closer to residential areas. This craving led him down an unusual path. Hank became a burglar. He learned to break into homes, not for valuables, but for the delicious treats inside. He targeted homes, not for valuables, but for sustenance. Kitchens and pantries became his favorite haunts. Hank the Tank was hungry. His relentless quest for food made him a notorious figure, both feared and admired by the residents of South Lake Tahoe. Hank's first break-in was subtle. A broken window here, a forced door there. Residents were perplexed. They blamed raccoons or perhaps teenagers. Little did they know a bear was responsible. As the break-ins continued, so did the evidence. Large paw prints marred doors. Food vanished from homes. The culprit was becoming clear. Fear began to grip the community. Sightings of Hank became more frequent. He was spotted lumbering through backyards, his massive frame unmistakable. He showed no fear. He seemed unfazed by car horns and shouts. Hank was on a mission. He was there to eat. Hank wasn't interested in berries or fish. He craved the finer things. Pizza, ice cream, leftover lasagna. These were Hank's delicacies. He developed a taste for human food. This addiction fueled his burglaries. Hank became a master of his craft. He could smell a freshly baked pie from miles away. He knew exactly how to break into homes. Sliding doors were no match for his strength. Windows shattered under his weight. Garbage cans were mere toys to him. Hank was relentless. His pursuit of food was unstoppable. Section 4. Fame and Fear. Hank's growing reputation. Word of Hank's antics spread like wildfire. He became a local legend. People whispered tales of his size and strength. Tourists flocked to South Lake Tahoe, hoping for a glimpse of the infamous bear. Hank became a social media sensation. Photos and videos of his escapades went viral. However, not everyone was amused. Fear and anger grew alongside Hank's fame. Residents were afraid to leave their homes. They worried for their safety and their property. The situation was becoming untenable. Hank was a danger. Something had to be done. Section 5. To euthanize or not, the battle for Hank's fate. The debate raged on, capturing the attention of the entire community and beyond. Some argued for euthanizing Hank, citing the increasing number of incidents involving the bear. He was a threat, they claimed, as he had been seen wandering through residential areas, peering into homes and causing alarm among the residents. He could seriously injure someone, especially children playing in the neighborhood. The fear was palpable. Others vehemently disagreed. Hank was just being a bear, they argued, following his natural instincts in search of food and survival. He was simply following his instincts, driven by hunger and the encroachment of human habitats into his territory. A solution had to be found that would address both the safety of the community and the well-being of Hank. The Save Hank campaign was born out of this urgent need for a balanced resolution. People from all over the world rallied to his defense, uniting under a common cause to protect wildlife and promote coexistence. They signed petitions, donated money, and raised awareness through social media and community events. The pressure was on and the movement gained momentum. The authorities had a difficult decision to make, balancing public safety with the ethical considerations of euthanizing a wild animal. Could they find a way to save Hank and protect the community? The possibility of relocating Hank to a sanctuary was explored, offering a glimmer of hope for a peaceful resolution. The community waited with bated breath, hoping for a solution that would honor both human and animal life. Section 6. The plot thickens. Hank wasn't alone. Just when the situation seemed hopeless, a twist emerged. DNA evidence revealed a shocking truth. Hank wasn't the only culprit. Several other bears were involved in the break-ins. Hank was the largest and most brazen. He became the face of the crime spree. This revelation changed everything. It was no longer just about Hank. It was about finding a solution for all the bears. Euthanizing them all was unthinkable. The focus shifted to relocation. Could a suitable habitat be found for these troublesome bears? Section 7. A new home for Hank and crew, relocation and reflection. This chapter delves into the journey of Hank and his fellow bears as they transition to a new habitat, a place where they can thrive without posing a threat to human communities. After much deliberation, a decision was made. Wildlife officials, conservationists and local authorities came together to find a solution that would ensure the safety of both the bears and the residents of South Lake Tahoe. Hank and his accomplices would be relocated. The process was meticulously planned to minimize stress on the animals and ensure their safe transport. They would be taken to a wildlife sanctuary. This sanctuary, with its vast expanse of protected land, offered the perfect environment for the bears to live freely and safely. There they would be safe. Away from the dangers of urban areas, the sanctuary provided a haven where the bears could roam without the risk of encountering humans. They would have ample space and food. The sanctuary was rich in natural resources, ensuring that the bears had everything they needed to thrive. They would no longer pose a threat to humans. By relocating the bears, the community of South Lake Tahoe could rest easy, knowing that their homes and families were safe. The relocation was a success. The bears were carefully released into their new habitat, and they quickly began to explore their surroundings. Hank and his fellow bears adapted well to their new home. They were seen playing, foraging, and even swimming in the sanctuary's ponds, a clear sign that they were comfortable and happy. The community of South Lake Tahoe breathed a collective sigh of relief. The successful relocation of the bears meant that the residents could go about their lives without the constant worry of bear encounters. They had learned a valuable lesson. The experience underscored the importance of understanding and respecting wildlife, and the community was eager to apply this newfound knowledge. Coexisting with wildlife required understanding and respect. The community realized that living in harmony with nature meant taking proactive steps to prevent conflicts. The tale of Hank the Tank became a cautionary tale. It served as a reminder of the consequences of human actions on wildlife and the importance of responsible behavior. It highlighted the importance of securing food and garbage. Simple measures like using bear-proof bins could make a significant difference in preventing future conflicts. It emphasized the need for bear-proof containers and responsible human behavior. The community held workshops and educational sessions to ensure everyone knew how to coexist with their wild neighbors. Most importantly, it reminded everyone that we share this planet with other creatures. The story of Hank and his crew was a powerful reminder of our responsibility to protect and respect all forms of life. We must learn to live in harmony. By fostering a deeper understanding and respect for wildlife, we can create a world where both humans and animals can thrive together.